Yep, I am on. Well, basically, this is me live streaming, and well, if anyone doesn't know, this is basically going to be a little like Q&A in kind of live stream thing. So basically, what I'm gonna do is basically like tell tell everyone on my Twitter and Facebook that I am live streaming now, so better to do that quick. So, Twitter, I am now live streaming on YouTube. Look for Samara Brook. If you want to ask me a question. There, that's Twitter sorted. And this is YouTube. I mean like YouTube, I mean like Facebook. There. So now everybody knows. Anyways, in case if you're new here, then basically what my channel goes and does is basically me doing 4 different things. And those are disasters, along with horror, music videos, and rants, which I'm basically now have in the form of a little series I do called Going Down the Toilet, where I basically give my opinions on stuff like gun control, the NRA, and other stuff I like when society is basically going down the toilet. And by like, most of the times I'm being sarcastic and really mean things which I don't really like. Honestly. I think seeing how, well, I might be waiting for a while for people to actually go on to my little live stream, then pretty much I might need some snacks. And there, whoa, talk about long. Hopefully the audio thing for this isn't pants. Sadly, I lost another subscriber today, which means I now have to try and get 10 subscribers in order to get my little URL on YouTube change. Because I think that for my little URL thing, it is basically a bunch of random, like, numbers and letters which are all in upper and lower casing. Recently, also, I done a music video which was basically on this whole kind of like club thing based on like this remix together, and it was adapted at one of the tune from Lady Gaga called Poker Face. Next, I'm planning the Think from Queen. Era or Sigh. Queen or Sigh? Queen or Sigh? Well, it's 6 minutes already. Some Q&A. This is starting out to be pretty much I'm just talking to myself. What to do? At least I can bend out to myself. And I'm working on something. And in case you're wondering, like, question-wise, reason going, what? I don't know. This is he is a guy, not a girl. Blah 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 blah. Well, transgender people are people. Well, regardless of whether they conform to anyone's so there are only two genders mentality. Yeah. And anyways, for me, I'm pretty much planning on having my name like legally changed to Samara. Then that way, no one will actually be going and pretty much missaying my name, because the one thing I hate about my name is basically it doesn't really sound that feminine to me. Plus, as an extra bonus, just to kind of rub some vinegar into the wound, it pretty much also is where people tend to mispronounce it. Where people call me things like Theo or Tayo. One time I even accidentally mispronounced my own name and accidentally called myself Tennis. And you seriously know things like that need to change when you're accidentally screwing up your own name. And tomorrow it is my mom's turn, and for the holidays, in case anyone is interested on going to for a meetup or whatever. Pretty much for my mom. Don't really like her at the moment. Seeing as how basically at my little brother's house, although my mom says she's in charge, in reality she isn't, and that is my little brother who's the one who rules the roost there. And basically I'm gonna say this kind of thing. Because I think this is sort of a confession kind of thing. And that is, for me, I think I'm gay. For me, I seriously think I'm gay. Because I've been thinking more about guys, especially in formal wear. Although I never if the rest of my family were to find out, would be like, what happened when I came out as trans on steroids? Because pretty much If I was to, then it would be simple. For my grandparents, those on my dad's side would be perfectly okay with it. Yeah, those on my mom's side would probably be disgusted. Besides, they already seriously hate the whole thing on me being transgender. Besides, speaking of my grandparents, there's only one way they do want my transition to go. And that is backwards. Besides, if they were to find out I was gay, then pretty much, I'd imagine they'd probably pop several blood vessels from sheer rage. Seriously, I hope my dad doesn't go and overhear this kind of thing. Besides, God only knows what I was gonna say. Plus, the thing is, it's kind of difficult to tell a parent something if he normally has a tendency of having his temper control him. Yay me, it's like I have a picture-perfect family. Honestly, I have a mom who pretty much lets her youngest kid rule the roost while proclaiming to be like a pretty good parent and stuff. Honestly, what kind of good parent, in my mind, would say that they liked children if they proceeded to punish everyone regardless of what they'd say. Honestly, I just really, really hate my mom. Well, I'm not saying she is a bad parent, like, completely crap, but she pretty much could do better. Like, in terms of standing up to her own parents if she really does support me being trans. Honestly. Not only do I have a mum pretty much from hell, but I also have a little brother who pretty much is a victim of bullying and tends to almost bully me to make himself feel better about the whole bullying thing happening to him. Although sometimes I seriously wonder who is really bullying who when it comes to my little brother. Plus, he thinks that the entirety of creation revolves around him. Honestly. And on top of that, not only do I have that, but I also have a dad who can basically wind up going into denial over the fact that me and my little brother have our tempers going from him. Not to mention the fact he's even pretty much in denial that his temper controls him. Plus, as an extra bonus, my dad tends to wind up going from time to time on these few transphobic rants. And the last vividing one I remember was basically where my dad went and said that basically if you're a transgender person, either from male to female or female to male, you don't need to send any money, and if you buy that dress, or if you buy that suit, or if you buy that handbag, then it is a waste of your money. Even though I think it's sort of hypocritical, seeing as how my dad loves to spend money from time to time on fags and proclaim over and over that he's trying to quit smoking before he ultimately lets every single person in the family down again for about the bajillionth time in a row. Honestly. Being in this family is not exactly a piece of cake. Well, as actually do cake. Having on minutes ago for another 5 minutes. Seeing as how pretty much no one is paying attention to me, even though I post on Facebook and Twitter and that nobody's interested. So, yay me! Oh, and one more thing about my family life. I also have this sister called Emma, and she is basically 21 years old. And she also likes spending a lot of time with me nursing sisters. And also, she is a ghost. Honestly, even though I'm an atheist and like abusing me on signs and all that stuff. Basically, I do know that my sister, she is around. Besides, pretty much they trying to like moral support for me from that. For me, I was worried that I would mess up with work experience today and wind up having to deal with the wrath of my dad. Because he has a tendency on going and ignoring the stuff which I do actually accomplish, and obsesses over all the stuff I fail miserably at. Whoop whoop yippee. Honestly. Plus, as an extra bonus, not that long ago, it was the anniversary of my stepbrother Ben's death. And to think still the only punishment the creep who killed him got was pretty much nothing more than community service. Part of me still thinks that because of what happened in the aftermath of Ben's death in the courts is evidence of Britain's whole criminal no justice thing. Ugh. Anyways, talk about her great family life. I'm sure everyone's begging to have relatives like mine. So, yay! Honestly. I just think a while ago that counting for people watching just went up to 1. Ugh. But now it's gone back down to 0. About 18 minutes and I've just been rambling to myself. I think I'm pretty much just venting. I'm venting pretty much just venting. Part of me doesn't really know what's worse about the family and I'm losing my immediate family, which actually count. Are pretty much dead. Ghosts thinking from beyond the grave. The brother from hell, the mum pretty much of nightmares. And the dad pretty much who lets his temper control him. I don't really think if I was planning on trading family life, I'd be able to, because probably no one would want to trade. my life with their own family-wise. Those other people's family lives are probably way more better than mine. Yes, honestly. Yeah. Probably can't believe that in the Colorado just one view for about like 2 seconds. Ugh. Let me go push it to 3 more minutes. Just to be a little extra nice. So, anyways, the things which you guys all know about me is my dad's temper controls him. My mom lets my little brother go and act like the head of the household when she pretends to be. My grandparents are completely transphobic. The only grandparents who do support me being transgender are my Oma and Opa. And also, I have a little brother who basically acts like the entirety of creation revolves around him. And I have an older sister who is basically being moral support to me from beyond the grave. What a lovely, lovely family life. Talk about great. Not. Ugh. Sometimes my little rubber jack is so annoying and unbearable, especially my mum's. I feel like wanting to time to a space shuttle and blast him off into outer space without the spacesuit. Either that, or I'd wish that it was my older sister who would end up being the sibling I'd grow up with. Yeah. And it being my little brother Jack who was the miscarriage. Sometimes I wish it was my little brother Jack who was the miscarriage rather than my older sister Emma. Honestly. The joys of my life. Well, anyways, if you like this video, then don't forget to go and like, comment, and subscribe. And hopefully I'm going to plan on doing one in the future. Hopefully where more than just one person winds up paying attention for like 2 seconds before they go away. So, anyways, that is that sorted. So, anyways, bye.